Oh, it just started. I didn't realize it was just gonna like flip over. Did you?
Yodely, yodely.
It just starts.
Tony diagnosis the second makes starting early a regular thing. Hello. What's up, dude?
The
Xander.
screen's set up for you, like it's pointing right at you because it's angled
Dopey
for me.
McGoat. Eddie. What's up, Xander and Tony?
So, what did we decide on tomorrow? Going to your sister's?
No, we're going to my parents at like 10.
Oh, I got to do the lawn in the morning.
You tell me now?
No, why does that matter?
Because what time are you going to do the lawn?
Like at like 8.
Is that legal?
Yeah. Dude, people start working on stuff here early all the time. Sometimes at like 7:30 they're outside working on stuff. Not our neighbors, but like if they're having work done or something.
Yeah.
You know. Could you scooch over a little bit? I
don't wanna. That's like super in the shot and so ugly looking.
I mean, what do you want it like out more? Like that? Is that better? Mine's still right here. I always just have mine right in front of me.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Dude, we haven't watched like anything this week.
It's been a terrible week.
We haven't done anything this
I've had work so much and far away, and I've been having to wake up at 5:30 in the morning.
Sorry.
How was your week? It was terrible. I literally had class for my work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., but it was like 45 minutes to an hour away, so I had to wake up super early. And now I have to work Sunday. You've been watching Picard?
That's Star Trek. It's about like Xavier, the old guy Xavier.
Yeah.
Like he plays Picard in the original, not the original Star Trek, but Next Generation, I think.
Like guy from X-Men?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just telling you that because I know you know him from X-Men. I know you don't know him from Star Trek. So
yeah, I don't like
I was
Star
just telling
Trek.
you who he was. Yeah. I never watched. I watched like every season or every new generation of what's it called of Star Trek, but I never watched like more than like 10 episodes of one series. I just like lost interest in it. I don't know. How about you? Did you watch any of it? Did you watch the movies?
I watched like
the reboot
clips, but like it's just not my vibe. You know, like
it definitely
my
is. Definitely is different. Like Star Wars is good, but at the same time, like it's so hectic. It's so like all over the place. Like there's no real like governing. Like it's just like it's like a Western. If you think about Star Wars, like it's like a Western. Like there's bounty hunters. There's like.
It is a little chaotic.
It's very chaotic, and there's really no rules. Like how do people just know how to speak Wookiee?
And robot.
And droid, yeah. And especially when they all speak differently. Like none of the little beepy droids speak the same beep, you know?
Michael said Star Trek is lame. And Xander said you're lame, Michael.
I don't think it's lame. I just like...
I think it's boring.
I really liked Enterprise. Star Trek Enterprise. That's the one that I watched the most of. That one was cool.
Cool.
But yeah, Star Wars is just like so hectic, you know? Like it's just so crazy. And I feel like they're really, like you kind of need something like the Empire to like govern the things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you need like a strict hand to slap some people around. What do you think? You can't just let people like run loose.
Well, yeah, that's why you need cops.
Yeah. Space cops. Did you know that D&D has space hamsters?
No.
Yeah, and they're giant. I think they're huge, giant space hamsters. What do you mean?
You know what's really good?
No, they're miniature giant space hamsters. That's what they are. They're like mini giant space hamsters. So they're the regular size of a hamster. Come on, that's awesome. You don't want to laugh because you think it's corny, but you think it's funny at the same time.
I smiled.
I know, but you were like, I don't wanna.
Dumb.
That's what I thought. It's a great thing. I'll look it up for you.
Wandering in is a great thing.
Oh man, I think I remember that lady I told you about that I was telling her about Project Hail Mary and Sleeping Giants. She read Sleeping Giants.
The old lady?
Yeah, because she said she liked sci-fi, so I was just like, what are sci-fi books that I've read? And those are the two that.
How old is she?
She was, I don't know, grandma, like our parents' age.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, she liked it, and then I told her about Wandering In today because I went back there. And I explained to her, I was just like, look, it's fantasy. You may not like fantasy, but she was reading like Thorn of Roses or whatever.
Yeah, Court of Thorn and Roses.
Yeah, and I was just like, I know that that's like lovey-dovey, and the magic and
little
that
sexual.
is kind of weird. And I was just like, Wandering In doesn't have any of that. No weird, awkward things that you're going to listen to the audiobook and be driving down the road and feel uncomfortable. Because I told her, I was just like, sometimes I'm driving around and I'll be randomly listening to one of these books and I hate it so much. I just like try to fast forward through it. I'm just like looking around to see if anybody's looking at me.
What class am I taking? It's a new system. So like we're changing electronic medical records. So it's about home care, home base, which is the new record.
Home care, home base. That's a terrible name.
Eh.
Is there home care school base or anything? Like, is there other bases?
Well, it's home care.
Or is there home care, no care? What? Is there like any other, like, why is it home care, home base?
Because the system was made specifically for home care and only home care.
Okay, so why is it home care, home base? Why isn't it just home base? Because you already know it's for home care.
I don't know.
I'm just asking.
I didn't make it. I don't know.
That's why I was asking if there was like a different version of it, like, and this is just the home care version.
Look, I offered to kill Killer Croc, or Killing Croc, later on this week.
You offered to kill Killer
Crocodile, but like no one was able to.
Who are you talking to?
Michael.
Oh, what did he say?
We're killing Croc this weekend or what? Xander said, what I don't get about Star Wars is how there's so much advanced tech in such a chaotic world. Yeah, I mean.
And then everybody just.
But they make the tech seem kind of old.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe the galaxy that it's far, far away from us is maybe it's just.
I watched Bram Stoker's Dracula for the first time. It's pretty good. Which one? Like, aren't there like a million?
The original one, probably.
There's like so many. Hello, Insert Metal.
What up?
Michael said should have named it Home Care Mo Care.
Mo Care. More Care.
I know, more care.
Mo Care. God damn, I couldn't say that. I started watching something randomly like the other day, like last week or something. No, the week before. And I just randomly will watch an episode here and there, like if I'm cooking. Like especially when I'm cooking my food for the week. Mm-hmm. Like I have it on. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
The show?
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you.
It's pretty good.
You're like, it looks so dumb. And I was like, yeah, it does look dumb. And we had a camaraderie that it looked dumb and we weren't going to watch it. Now you're watching it.
It did.
A traitor.
I watched it to hate on it. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, okay, it's different. It's not the same story at all.
You're a traitor.
It's not the same story at all. It's super interesting because it's not like just two secret agents don't even know that each other is a secret agent, and then they are not secret agent but like assassin, and then they get told to kill each other. That's the movie was with Brad Pitt.
I'm just upset at you.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Because you're like, that looks super stupid, I'm never watching it, and then you watched it.
Yeah, I did. Who cares?
I lost respect.
Okay. That's great. It's pretty cool. It's way more.
Tony says it's good. Yeah. I think you're both lying.
It's not bad. I haven't finished it. I'm only like 5 episodes in or something.
Tony said the one directed by the same director of Godfather.
Oh, that's the Bram Stoker.
I don't know who did that then. Michael said, damn. I'm rewatching Dexter at the moment. We never got past like season 1.
We liked it, but we
I am
got
devastated.
Busy.
This is dumb. Like he lied to me. He literally said, like, I'm never watching that. That looks so stupid. And we were in agreement.
I feel like
an agreement was signed.
I feel like you're joshing with me a little bit, but I don't know if you're actually serious.
I legitimately think that it's lame that you watched it when you said, like, I'm not going to watch it. It's very stupid. And then you're like, And I was like, yeah, it is stupid, and we're gonna agree on this.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason that I watched it is because I saw a clip of it on Instagram flipping through, and I was just like, "That looks interesting."
I hate you.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's all right. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody. I don't think it's like a show that's like it's a must watch. I think it's like if you have Amazon Video or whatever, Prime Video.
Insert is on season 2. There's 2 seasons.
And you're bored and you want to watch something.
What is it on?
I just said Amazon.
I wasn't listening.
Oh.
I'm devastated by your evil.
Okay.
We don't have TikTok.
Yeah, not TikTok.
TikTok would definitely make you intrigued in the TV show. Have you watched Evil? What the hell is that?
Never even heard of it. What is it on? Isn't like Rings of Power coming back soon? Ish.
You wouldn't let me finish it.
It's just so boring. It sucks.
Paramount Plus.
The story is just dumb. I hate most of the characters in that show. How about you?
I don't hate it.
Name one character. I have one, but that's cheating.
I don't remember
any of them.
I don't remember any of their names. Not Arwen. Galadriel.
There you go. That's what I was thinking. That's the
What
only
was
one
that? I was trying to
think
think of the name of the Hobbit chick.
The Hobbit chick. Oh, like
I can't remember.
Peanut or something stupid like that.
Know. I thought Rings of Power was canceled.
I think it got a second season. I know that The Acolyte was canceled. Thank goodness.
Arwen is a character in that one, though. It's a character in Lord of the Rings.
Is Arwen her friend though? Who's her friend?
I don't know.
The one, you know what I mean?
That's Aragorn's lady. Yeah, I know, but it's not in Rings of Power. Is she like
Who?
Arwen?
Oh yeah, no, I don't know.
There's 8 seasons of Dexter. Yeah, I mean, I knew there was a lot, but like, we stopped watching it for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But we
liked it. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't watch that Dumpster Fire. I liked it. I think it's a good show. I find it intriguing.
I think the visuals in it are pretty
looked good.
I think the visuals in it are pretty good. I just don't care that much. I'm not a big fan of Lord of the Rings. Like any of the like, I don't really like the world that from the experiences that I've had with the world. I just don't like. I don't know. It's like I would never want to play a D&D game in that world. It is way too like serious and like depressing. And you know what I mean?
Wow, look how sad she looks.
What do you think?
It is
Nobody
serious.
knew what you were talking about.
The
You're
dog.
just like, I'm talking to you about something.
I look over and I'm like, damn, she looks devastated.
I'm asking you your opinion, and then you just start talking about something else.
I think.
Would you want to play in that world?
No, probably not.
Yeah, because it's just seems so like harsh.
Michael said, I watched 2 seasons of Dexter, really liked it, then moved on and forgot about it.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
kind of
he
what
said,
like we liked it a lot too.
I would love to play a Lord of the Rings campaign, just be a bunch of stupid hobbits.
Yeah, but
all you would do is not adventure and eat all day. The end. Yeah. And they literally hate adventure.
And then what's the point of playing?
I would want to live in Middle Earth.
No.
They have a lot of evil.
Why?
And like a lot of orcs and evil things that happen.
That got taken care of, right? All that got taken care of, right?
What do you mean?
I thought they beat the orcs.
Yeah. Evil always comes back.
And then I thought like Solomon Grundy wasn't able to summon Sauron. Yeah. But we started watching Psych.
Oh yeah, randomly.
It's a good show.
It's all right. He's annoying.
Is he?
He's too
Gus
over the top.
Gus is great though, right? Gus is your favorite?
He's better than the main character.
Gus is great. Gus is like the straight man, you know, like, but he's like a silly straight man. He's like just like a goofy kid. He's my favorite.
9, stop eating your foot. Thank you.
So do you not want to watch it anymore?
No, I do. Is that the show with the dude who looks like me? From like 2005. I don't think he looks like you at all.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So, are you thinking of Monk?
He does not look like Monk. Gotta get back to Psych. I'm watching Modern Family right now. That's a good show.
I love that show. That's a great show.
That's a good show. That's one we actually finished.
Yeah. To me, that we also finished The Office. Yeah. We haven't finished Parks and Rec though.
No, we're about to lose Peacock. I just finished How I Met Your Mother. Said insert.
I watched that. You didn't watch that with me. It's okay. It's good. It's good. So I think that Modern Family is on par with like The Office for me. Like I really like The Office, and I really like
Modern Family. Was really, it had some really good moments in it. Just like the dad was the best.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of the characters are really good. But yes,
the dad was the funniest.
He was my favorite.
He's the comedic relief.
Yeah.
Michael said I was thinking of Chuck. I have to look this up now because I don't know what that guy looks like.
I don't think Chuck looks like you either. Chuck is the guy that played
I could kind of see it.
I don't see it at all. Click on one of the pictures so you could see his face.
It's a little bit.
It's a white guy.
It looks more like Mike than the
here
than other people.
No.
Why'd you have to touch my phone? You ruined it.
I don't think he looks like but he's the guy from he plays.
Michael said you literally said so.
I said so?
Insert said I don't like The Office. What is wrong with you? How could you not like The Office?
Have
you watched Batman Caped Crusader?
No, that's on Amazon as well. What did you think of it if you watched it? Didn't he play Shazam?
Was that the guy?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Is it
he
him?
did
it's
not
him, right?
age very gracefully, if that's...
He looks fine. What do you mean? I'm just saying, I don't think that guy...
that guy does not
maybe it was
like
the
Mike.
hair or something, because when Mike has, like, big hair, he kind of has that same, like, young, like, early Chuck from the show hair.
Oh, God.
Is that the guy? Now I'm confused, because I know that there's two guys that...
Tony said, I really enjoyed it. If you're a fan of Bruce Timm's animated shows, then you'll like it. There's a lot that is wrong with me, Meek. Wait, why did you say that? Oh, because you didn't like The Office? Dude, you got to get past Michael. Like, not you, Michael, but Michael in The Office.
Michael Scott.
In the beginning, because he's so cringe.
Well, no, that was season 1. And season 1 is only 6 episodes.
I know, but it's so cringe that, like, you have to get past that.
Yeah, well, season 1...
And there's a lot of character development, a lot of stuff that happens beyond it just being, like, a comedy.
But season 1 was, like, literally different than the rest. Like, they were trying to emulate the British one with, like, the humor
and they were like,
stuff.
this isn't working.
Yeah, and it just didn't work here. So they
we don't get British humor. I don't get Canadian humor, apparently, because me and T do not think the same things are funny most of the time.
It could just be her, like, sense of humor is different than... It's not like maybe it's not all Canadians.
Did you watch The Curious Case of How Aldi's... How what? Tony said I'm watching Parks and Rec as well.
The last season sucks.
We're like stuck on the last season.
I feel like it should have just ended at the previous season. And then like the last season does like a 5-year time skip, or like even more than that, maybe like a several year time skip. And it's like...
Insert said I might give it a second chance then. I would. Like, I didn't like it for the longest time. And Kivox was like, no, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. And finally I gave in and I watched it and I really liked it. And I cried a lot. So that's the sign of a good show. Are you going to watch the Australian The Office?
Probably not. Probably not. Unless it's other people say it's good. But I'm not going to make a point to like go out of my way to watch it.
You're going to watch The Office spinoff. What spinoff?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who's cast in it.
The problem is like that's all on Peacock. If I can get Peacock for another year for $20, I'm down. But like if I have to pay full price, it's not worth it. For 2 years in a row, we've gotten it for $20 for the entire year.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Or maybe $25, but it's worth it for that amount of money. Because then you can kind of just pop in there and like watch whatever.
And not feel like you're spending $10
Yeah.
every month to not watch something.
Which we don't have any subscriptions right now. Well, no, we have Crunchyroll. But I think that's it.
But I watch that like.
I don't know. Like I find random deals for $20. Like I would get like emails or ads. Let's see. How to subscribe for $20 a year.
When is that article from, though?
Yeah, like June.
Okay, Meek. I don't think you're going to find anything. You okay? Oh. What's that for?
Like my little muscle.
You didn't work out all week and all last week.
Leave me alone.
No.
Did you see the One Piece live action casting this week?
No. Tell me about it. I'll look it up. I saw the one.
I'm gonna be jealous of whoever's playing Robin.
I think Robin's one of the few things that wasn't
Revealed.
revealed yet. I don't care about live action Robin. I already told you that. 2D all the way.
He has a crush on Robin. I'm jealous.
She's just my favorite Straw Hat. Okay, it's not that.
You've said multiple times that you think she's hot.
No, that's never happened. Anyway, what am I looking for? One.
That's okay. I have a crush on Dritz.
One Piece casting. Okay. Are these official? Make talk while I do this.
There's no one talking.
You talk. They're here to watch us.
Oh.
Jeez.
Miss Wednesday. Is that chick?
I guess so. News websites are the worst.
Hey, that's what's her face?
Kimmy?
No, it's freaking the chick from Ted Lasso.
Kimmy, yeah, that's the one I always say. She looks like Kimmy to me.
What's her name? Someone help me. What's the girl's name in Ted Lasso?
All right, so
Why do you have a crush on her? Because she's got big boobs and she's pretty.
whoa, what are you talking? I never said I had a crush on anybody. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Is that why you have a crush on her?
Yeah, I like big boobs.
Jeez. Anyway, it looks like everybody from there is gonna be brown, which makes sense because they're like Egyptian.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's always been way too white for that thing. It makes sense. I hope they give her some sort of color in her hair, though. I hope they don't just have her.
I should watch Harry Potter for the 100th time this year. Who's calling me? Account services.
Yeah, don't pick that up.
No, thank you. Oda also revealed which arcs will be in season 2.
Cool. And what are they? Oh, nice. He's good.
Who the hell is that?
This?
Yeah.
Or this?
No, that guy.
He's playing him.
Oh, I thought you meant you knew who he was.
No, I've seen him and stuff. He was wasn't he like in a house or something? He played like a doctor. Oh, that sucks. They didn't get what's her face.
That does suck.
That's a bummer.
Why not, dude?
Probably too expensive.
That's a lady from
Futurama. Married to Children.
Yes.
Futurama as well. She plays the captain.
Arbasta
Leela or
Saga's Logtown, Reverse Mountain, Whiskey Peak, Little Garden, and Drum Island arcs. That's a lot of arcs
Well,
in
if
one
you think about it,
season.
all of those arcs are Alabasta. They're leading to Alabasta. You know what I mean? Because they
Couldn't
all.
get Jamie because of scheduling conflicts.
That sucks. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Dude, that's lame.
Yeah. This is a good cast. It is like perfect.
Wow, he looks a lot like him.
It just looks like a black guy. Like he's good too. Smoker, nice.
Wait, you're going too fast.
I mean, it's just for us. I don't want to spend the whole time here watching something while they're here. That's exciting though. Did you see? I showed you that picture of like the ship riding up Reverse Mountain, right? Reverse Mountain is so cool. The water flows up it.
What is the name of the chick from Ted Lasso? It's Keely?
Yeah.
Keely. You have hair caught in your glasses.
Can you get it?
Oh, no, it's not. Is your hair stuck on your head that's laying on top of your glasses?
I'm sorry, Meek.
I almost ripped your hair out of your head.
That would have sucked.
I'm not a One Piece fan, but I thought y'all should know the news.
Oh man, I love One Piece. I think it's my
Are you
favorite.
not a One Piece fan because you've never seen it? Or because you
watched it?
choose not to be one?
Or have you seen it and then just didn't
That's
like
a
it?
cool ass shirt.
This one?
Yeah.
It's probably made of garbage. You know what I mean? Like it's probably
It's
the
probably
worst
like a
quality.
Shein.
Yeah.
Timu. Andrew, sorry I'm late. It's cool, my
I
dude.
don't forgive you.
Wow.
You will never be forgiven. But I appreciate it. You being sorry. Anyway, One Piece is my favorite.
Wow.
Read the first few manga. What? Why'd you say? Oh, wow. Why'd you say wow?
Because I didn't think like it was your favorite manga of all time.
I think it's my favorite anime, yeah. Just overall, it's my favorite. What about you? What's your favorite? Like, be honest. Think about it. Think about how much One Piece, like, when it's great.
Sailor Moon.
When it's great, what the hell does Sailor Moon have?
The manga's really good.
What does it have?
Love
It's
romance.
the one
And fighting
thing,
evil by
that's-
moonlight.
That's the one thing.
And love by
no,
daylight.
Wait, whoa. They have fighting evil by moonlight, and they have real love, which is non-sexual. That's the best type of love. Is non-sexual love. Love for your friends and family. That's the best.
Tony said I've read the first two mangas, but the other ones took priority for me. The other ones.
Yeah, like think about it. Like, there's no way Sailor Moon is better than One Piece.
It's just the nostalgic factor.
Oh, so you can't do that. You need to go by like what's actually good.
Death Note.
It's like me putting Dragon Ball on any sort of category. It's not actually a good show.
But it makes you feel like
it's
good
not actually
inside.
a good show, though. You think Death Note is better? Really?
I just don't know if One Piece is the best. That's a stretch. It's great.
You just have to
and
tell
it's
me
fun
what's
and
better and actually explain to me why it's better.
Plot.
What? What plot? What story? What you just said plot. That was your whole thing.
Death Note, the whole thing is
Death
a
Note
plot.
is good, but like realistically, there's a lot of loopholes. There's a lot of things that could have been like, you know.
It's also one of like the first anime
Again,
I watched.
nostalgia.
Like, when I
nostalgia. You can't judge something on how it made you feel when you watched it and your memories of it.
Wandering In.
That's not an anime.
Xander said I used to like Sailor Moon. Tony said at this point I'm just waiting for One Piece to end. Prison School is a really good anime.
I don't like it. So I don't care about, just like I don't care about Wandering and ending. As long as the story continues to be good and continues to evolve and be awesome and fun, that's all I care about. Like, the story doesn't need to, like, think of it like Naruto, right? Like, Naruto sucks because it ended and then they just tried to milk it and keep going with it with Boruto now. The same thing with Inuyasha. Like, there's a new Inuyasha. Like, the story ended. The big bad was defeated. There's no other conflict that can ever be like Voldemort again. Do you know what I'm saying?
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is my favorite anime, said Tony.
It's good. I don't think it's the same category. Like, I feel like...
So do you regret your tattoo?
No. I like how it looks. I didn't get it because to honor the show. I got it because I thought it looked cool.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not because it's like my favorite anime. It's because it never was my favorite anime.
Tony, would I like to see Wandering In as an anime? I'm going to just say no because... so if they made it into a show, I think an anime would be great.
Yeah.
But it is so vast that I think it would fall into the same pitfalls that like...
Everything else falls
Critical
into?
Role, issue where like they have like a 50 million hour story that they're trying to tell in a show format and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. And each episode, like, I hate the format of Critical Roles, the show, the cartoons so much. Because it's just like, it's so like the opposite of what the live action D&D game is. Like, it's the complete opposite. It's like if you took like a 8 hour or like 4 sessions and tried to cram them all into like 5-minute bursts, or you just take like the best parts but there's no character development, it's just like super quick chop chop chop, like they would just have to have like 20 episodes of hour-long episodes to make like to tell the story properly. And this one also like fails because it starts off and they already all know each other. They're already friends. Just like in the campaign 1 that they're in.
Did it?
Yeah, they don't start at the beginning of the story before they met and stuff. Because the actual show didn't start at the beginning of the story. They were already like, I don't know what level, but they were already in the game. And then the season 2 or campaign 2 may be better because it's going to start at the beginning. Like the campaign 2 actually starts at the beginnings, and I think that's why that one became probably the most popular one. And now this new one is just kind of like, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, but I think people liked the second one because both Laura and Sam had good characters. They had great characters.
I think Laura had the most memorable.
But his was still really good. And because they both had really good characters, it like...
Yeah, maybe.
You should probably wait because there's an ad going on.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. This new one, I just like I didn't jive with any of the characters.
Me neither. It was kind of lame, and they got really woke.
Yeah.
Like
in like a hey, shove this down my throat and like it,
When I say woke, that's what I mean. Like I don't mind things being diverse. I like things being diverse, but like when you do it with an agenda, like you're taking away from the actual story by like shoving things in your face. Xander said I had a crush on Sailor Moon, watched it all the time, but now I can't remember a thing about it because the show wasn't like super plot driven. Like it was like Monster of the Week type deal. You know what I mean?
You cannot say that Sailor Moon is on par.
She just always was my idol.
But it is not.
What is your favorite Sailor Moon character? Don't say Tuxedo Mask because it really Tuxedo
Moonlight
Mask.
Knight.
Okay.
He was my favorite. The white rose was super cool. I was just like, this is my favorite. That's what I want to be when I grow up.
Tony said One Piece is overrated.
It is not. It is absolutely not. I think that One Piece has its arcs that aren't as good. But
it has a lot of filler stuff, and maybe not technical filler, but like it's like
it doesn't have a lot.
It'll drag things on.
Naruto has a lot of filler. Naruto will have like 20 episodes of filler. Like One Piece has like 3 episodes here and there that are filler, and it's like usually between big arcs.
I said,
but it's so good, man.
It drags on.
The world building for One Piece is by far the best world building, besides, the book. Besides Wandering In. Wandering In has on par, I think, world building. But One Piece just does it in a more visual way.
I'm still like...
Yeah, nobody's going to know what you're talking
loving what happened in the most recent Wandering In book. Like, she brings things back all the time, and it just shows great writing. Like, the fact that everything you read has a purpose. it feels like. And I love that. Like when you call back to things that seemed insignificant at the time.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
It does have an audiobook, and it's a really, really good audiobook.
I try to do that in our D&D games. I try to plant ideas early on so that they can pay off later. But when I finally do the payoff, it seems like nobody ever gives a shit. It sucks. It's so disappointing. Like, I mention this all the time because it's like I try so hard to like do some like epic thing. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna tell them about this side character now. And then in like 6 months, 7 months,
we're like, who's that?
They're going to hear about that character again. And then maybe in like 4 months after that, they're going to meet somebody that has the same description. And maybe one of them will make a connection. Hey, that kind of looks like the guy that we read about in that book. But that never happens, ever. I try. I sprinkle it. And then I'll be like, you notice that this character kind of reminds you of that book that you read a long time ago about that guy, or this name reminds you of something.
Yes, we take notes when playing D&D, but
sometimes
I have literally an entire notebook and a half of notes, so it's like I can't.
It's not that though.
Possibly read what I wrote.
The problem is that instead of interacting with what's happening, they write things down. They stop and write things, and then they flip the page. And now that the page is flipped, it will never be unflipped. It's like they put glue on one side and then flip it shut, and now they have a new page to write
browse
on.
Sometimes.
I get it, but instead of doing that, like interact with the person so that you have a memory of what happened. So you're like, oh, I remember I talked to them. That was the guy that tried to sell me a goat. You know, like that type of stuff. Like, and then when you have an interaction, you can call back a lot easier and you can remember what happened. Or if I tell you about something that you read in the book, I describe it to you, or I send you a summary of what happened, you then read it to the party or tell the party about it or talk out loud to yourself about it. You know what I mean? Do like the inner monologue thing. You can talk, like you can do inner monologue out loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can turn and say something, you know? Like, I love stuff like that. But everybody's kind of like shy and scared to do anything or can't come up with things on the spot.
I'm not shy, but I guess I'm bad at coming up with things on the spot. Tony said any wand dealer.
I have the ones I showed you guys last week.
2 weeks ago.
Wasn't last week?
Mm-mm.
2 weeks ago.
Because you asked me to get them and I refused and then you yelled at me.
And then I didn't show them. Because if you never got them. Oh. Okay.
Jennifer, welcome. I've tried twice to get into One Piece, the anime, and failed both times, so I decided recently to start reading the manga, and I'm enjoying it.
Nice.
The only thing is they call Zoro Zolo in the manga, and it drives me up.
And that's because of the
wall.
Japanese accent when they say Zoro, right?
Yeah. Well, because R and L is basically the same letter in Japanese.
What's happening? Why is there
they
so
keep
many
playing
ads getting inserted? I can't change it. Well, next time you see it, just let me know so I can click it.
Wait, so yeah, so R and L is the same, and it's like I don't know what person decided that it should be Zolo instead of Zoro, because clearly Zoro was a sword wielder. So it's like I don't know why they made that mistake, but they did, and they kept with it throughout the entire freaking anime or manga.
The ads are not, they don't get played for everybody. They just get played for some randomly.
What's for dinner? It was Indian food.
I had some pea soup with some chicken.
That's so gross sounding.
It was delicious, actually.
Tony said manga's the best way to go.
So I like the anime. Are you a dub or a sub person? Because I like dub. I'm not a fan of sub, but yes, One Piece does start off slow because when it started off, even the manga, when it started off as more of a like weekly show, and it was gonna be most likely gonna be smaller, and then as it goes on, it evolves more and more and more. It sucks because it is one of those shows that the more time you invest into it, the better it gets, because the more time you're investing into those characters and the more you're growing to understand them and like them and understand the world more, and even more like logic for the world gets unlocked, and you understand more of the rules of like piracy and all of that, and that's what I like about it. I love the investment when the investment is worth the time. Like that's what I liked about Doctor Who and that the old, like, you know, Matt Smith and David Tennant and stuff, is that you invested the season for the reward at the end, or even the reward like 2 seasons later. And again, it's that calling back to things. It's setting like this little, like planting a seed and cultivating it later, you know, like that's what I love about stories. And that's why, like, a lot of times now I can't play certain video games because I feel like I'm just wasting my time, because I'm not, like, I need to have some sort of progression. And One Piece is great at progression. Like, just like D&D has progression, right? You eventually feel more and more powerful. Like, that's why I like playing it. And the story keeps getting bigger and bigger. And you know, you have more backstory because you guys created your own backstory because you lived the backstory now. You know what I mean? And I love that. I like, that's my favorite thing about, like, that's my favorite pastime, is investing time. And like, that's why I really like the Marvel stuff, at least the old Marvel stuff, because I felt like I'm investing this time to watch this because it's going to be rewarding in that other movie when they call back to this, or it's the character that I learned about in this.
And Wandering In.
And Wandering In is amazing, yeah.
So, Tony, I wish I could give you Indian food recommendations, but I'm very new to Indian food. Like, we tried it one time in a restaurant, and then basically you found these things at the grocery store that are like pouches, and you just put them in the microwave.
They're really good.
They're good.
They're not like real, you know, like they're not as good as like fresh.
Yeah.
Like you go to the store, but
what I like about
enough.
Indian food is it's pretty much all vegetarian, and I don't eat meat, so it's easy. So he just makes me some rice. You heat up some of that stuff, you plop it on the rice, and there you go. It depends on the anime, sub or dub.
Got it.
I made my new wand display stand, said Andrew.
Nice.
Chinese food is the only one I know well. You like Chinese food. I don't really like it.
I like food. I just like all types of food.
I like food.
Like, I just love food.
I like chocolate chip cookies. Oh my God. So we bought protein powder the other day, and we got a Fruity Pebble one, and dude, it tastes just like Fruity Pebbles. It's so weird. But I got sick of it after like a full thing of it. I didn't want
That sucks, because it's the first scoop
like,
we scooped out of it.
I'll eat it tomorrow, or I want to eat it like at a later date. But like drinking it, it got too much. Like it became too much in one sitting. Like,
do you need more water then?
So did you put too much water? Like you put extra water?
A little bit. Like it says
8 ounces.
It says like, yeah, like 6 to 8 or something like that, or like 5 to 6.
So what'd you do? Like 10?
It was like 10. Yeah. But I don't know if that made it worse, because it made it lighter.
Yeah.
So maybe having less is going to make it even stronger, and maybe you'll like it less.
I think it's just like I was drinking it for like, because I drink really slowly. So like I was drinking it for, I don't freaking know, like
3 hours.
A half an hour at least.
That's quick for you to drink an entire.
Dude, I mean, I kept drinking it. It was pretty good. But then I just got sick of it after a while.
It's playing way too many. Like, I don't understand why. Like, usually it's like 3 throughout the whole thing, and not everybody gets them. But yeah, like One Piece, it is one of those animes that take a while for you to like really feel like, man, this is great. Water 7 was the beginning for me. When Water 7 started, I'll tell you about it later. But Water 7, when that one started, I was just like, man, I am invested now. Like, and then it just got better and better and better. And I was just like, oh, Meek, this is so good.
I think I know what you're talking about. Jennifer said, I go back and forth between sub and dub. I'll usually listen to the beginning of the first episode of an anime in both English and Japanese and see which one's voice acting appeals to me more.
Oh, no. I can't do that because I don't understand Japanese. So I don't like to listen to somebody that I can't understand and then I have to read a book. If I'm going to read something, I might as well just read the manga because it's probably better most of the time. But they're rebooting One Piece. That and may end up being like the definitive, like, hey, you want to check out One Piece? Check out this new One Piece, because it's probably going to be a little bit more streamlined. It's probably going to be, you know, a little bit different.
We've
more
talked
modernized.
about this before. Like, if you take away all of like the dumb things in One Piece, like the everyone's reaction to something,
Well,
and like the long pauses and all that stuff. Like it cuts it by a lot.
So they have this thing called One Pace.
Yeah, I think that's what I was talking about.
Did I tell you about it?
Listen to the original one in one ear and dub in the other.
Like that? Oh, wait, no.
What is that?
Oh, that's the Discord.
What is, why am I, like...
This?
Losing it today.
Point. Use your hands. You're right here.
No, it was a picture.
It was a picture. Where? The picture hasn't been a picture here.
What's the long nose guy?
Usopp.
Yeah, so what's his alter ego?
Oh, a Sniper King.
Yeah.
What about it?
They had a picture of Sniper King.
Oh. Ah. Yeah, so what's cool is that they like they'll have like the entire episode. It's dubbed though, or it's sub though. That's the only problem. They'll have the like this is the entire Romance Dawn, which is the first like arc of what's it called, and
how long is it?
It's
only 18 minutes.
18 minutes. This may not be the entire. This may not be the entire season though, because some of them they'll literally. Oh yeah, no, this one isn't. So this one has multiple things.
Oh, okay.
But some of them like they'll edit it all together, so you just watch it straight through, and it'll be like an hour and a half or something. But yeah, it's significantly.
I feel like what was the one? Go down a little bit. No, down. Thriller Bark was too long.
Right here. This is the one I was talking about.
Yeah. Yep. I made myself a display wand stand. Wait, did I? We already.
Yeah, he said just made a new one, and then he said I made a display one.
Blah blah. Head chala.
And like, look. This was a banger. This was a banger. This was great. This slowed down.
I barely remember that one.
Those are like the mermaids and stuff.
Oh yeah.
The park.
Yeah.
And then this. Oh man, this was great.
Oh,
and then this whole
God.
section here.
That's the one that killed me.
And then this slowed down. But the reason that I think that slowed down is because it was like.
How do you follow up that?
That yes as well, but also it's because it was like a prequel type thing. It told like the story of them when they were young. So like
I don't know what we're talking about.
I know. I'm talking to you though, but because it's that it made it feel a lot like I just don't like prequels because I already know that who's gonna live, who's gonna die, and what's happening. So like I don't love prequels.
Yep.
And then that show sucked.
What?
I can't believe that's getting like a second and third season already.
What? Oh.
Yeah, Avatar.
Yep.
Just terrible.
Appa.
The terrible kid actor that
Dude,
plays
he's
Aang.
so bad.
He's so
like,
bad.
how did they cast him? Like, how? Why?
Because he kind of looks like Aang when you shave his head. Also, they're all like of Asian of some kind, Asian descent of some kind, because they need to be, because otherwise you're racist if you make that. Which is the other one that was weird, because some of them were like Indian and stuff, which are still Asian if you think about it.
The person I sold the book to on eBay never rated me.
Oh no!
Does eBay have like a length of time? Because I always wait
know.
for ratings. Does someone
on eBay.
sell anything on eBay? Let me know, because like I sold a book and it sold for kind of a good amount of money, and like I don't want to assume that money is gone, because what if they don't like the book and they want a refund, and then I'm like, so should I not spend the money? Which the money was gonna just go toward our debt, but I'm like, I don't know what to do with it because they never rated me.
No, we just had a book that.
I do plan on selling quite a few books, honestly. Like, I have an entire thing of books in my living room that I plan on selling. But yeah, sometimes I sell books, not all of them all the time, but I sold I don't remember what it was. Basically a special edition of some book that I got on Barnes and Noble, and it sold for a decent amount of money.
So I don't know if they're gonna make it to Alabasta or not.
They must if they were casting all these people.
No, because again, they didn't show up until they arrived.
That guy's a good cast.
Yeah. No, but they didn't.
Ads.
Alabasta didn't happen until, like, they introduced all these other characters prior to arriving on the island. On the island of Alabasta.
Yeah. I am not subscribed to any book boxes anymore. I found that they kept sending stuff that was just nonsense and terrible. Tony, no ads, baby.
Baby.
Yeah, they kept sending stuff that was just like whatever agenda is going on at the time, that's the type of books they would keep sending you. And then they had like the worst plot. They were not good books. And I just got sick of paying $50 or $60 a month for books I didn't like, essentially. Kivox tends to have to talk me out of these things because I get like FOMO and I don't want to like end things. But yeah.
It's true.
I do miss Sakura Co though.
That was a huge waste of money.
I loved it
Because
though. It was so much fun.
How much of the stuff did you eat?
Like 75%.
Bullshit.
I did.
Bullshit. 75% of the stuff had like fish in it.
No.
And you wouldn't eat it.
There was only like two or three things per box.
You would eat like 2 or 3 things out of the box.
I ate all of it.
And then the rest of it, you would just go,
That's not true.
How many things did you throw out, Meek?
Not many.
Meek.
The fish
You're
stuff because you didn't like it.
Dude, you're full of shit. I threw out every fish thing because it was all disgusting and garbage. It was like, that was like vending machine garbage.
Tony said, have you watched the anime Wistoria?
Yes. Sword and Wand and Sword or something like that. That one, right? Beautiful animation. Story's a little like, it's okay, but the animation is very nice.
I really want to try one of those Japanese buns with bean paste in it. They're pretty good. This box had a couple of those. They made really good freaking donuts.
I just looked at myself yawning in the video over there, and it made me yawn.
Nice.
And now I'm going to yawn again.
I made parts of it on the lathe.
Of the wand stand? Please don't.
Why do you hate me?
Because you like Sailor Moon more than One Piece.
Do you want to marry me?
No.
What about now?
Not again.
That's expensive.
Made that mistake once. I will never do it again.
Wow.
What?
Love you too.
Okay. I didn't say I wanted to not be married. I just said I don't want to marry you again.
That's really mean.
No, it's not. Meek, shut up.
It is mean.
You want to marry me again?
Yeah.
Why? We're not divorced. You want to get you? So you want to divorce me? That's what you're saying.
No,
right?
I want to renew our vows.
Should I be reading between these lines?
Buy me
Are you
like
saying that you want to get it? No, I'm not buying you anything. You said get married, not buy, not spend more money.
Buy me a 4-carat diamond.
No. I'll buy you 4 carats in diamond shape if you want. Like one corner of, like a diamond, like this. Is that what you want?
No, I want
4 carats.
A 4-carat diamond.
Shaped like diamonds? You're crazy. You want more jewelry so you don't wear it, so it just sits in
wear my ring.
It just sits in the bathroom.
Every day.
In the bathroom drawer with all your other jewelry that I bought you?
I wear it
Where's your other ring that I bought you? Where's that ring that you loved so much?
In my bedroom.
Exactly. In the drawer. In the drawer. You jerk.
Omu rice? What is that?
It's a type of rice they want to eat. Oh, why am I so yawny?
I'm tired.
You want to go?
It's been a long week. What the hell is on his necklace?
String.
Omelet over rice with ketchup.
Ah.
Omu rice. I got it. Isn't like...
Is that the one that they like do the flippy thing and then they like cut it and it goes...
I don't know.
Is it that one?
I don't really like ketchup on eggs.
Oh, you crazy. I love ketchup on everything though. Like
yeah.
You know what
tuna?
you know what I really like ketchup on? Grilled cheese.
I could see it.
It's
I used to eat that.
Good. It's so good. But I like to like take
dip it.
No. I like to take the ketchup bottle, take the sandwich, like here's the sandwich, this is the top of it because it's cut into a triangle like this. Mm-hmm. And then you put it across. Put a little bead across the top. And dude, I just skipped it. I'm just going to leave it alone. They're not getting ads anyway.
Ketchup on chips. I mean, I'll give you ketchup on grilled cheese is pretty darn good.
Ketchup and tomato soup. I'm kidding.
Hot sauce, no bueno. I can't do hot sauce.
Hot sauce is okay, but like, I would prefer to not have hot sauce on an egg. Just I need pepper though. I need black pepper.
No.
You need black pepper on eggs, just like you need mustard on a hot dog. Like I could live without ketchup on a hot dog, but mustard needs to be on a hot dog.
That's going too far, Tony.
The mustard thing?
No. Andrew said I like ketchup.
If I were to eat that, then I would probably like ketchup. I'm just saying, like it couldn't hurt. But also like steak, I wouldn't put it on steak because steak is just like it doesn't need it. You know what I'm saying? If it's a good steak.
Do you use any sauce on steak?
I just salt and pepper and like whatever the sauce that comes off the meat. Usually butter. You baste it with some butter as you're cooking it. Kind of flip the some rosemary.
Steak sauce on steak.
See, steak sauce is just it's if you have bad steak, then you put steak sauce on it. But like,
what does steak sauce taste like?
Like it doesn't taste like steak.
I know.
It's just like a salty like
A1 sauce on steak.
Yeah,
you don't like A1.
I like A1, but I wouldn't put it on a good steak. I would put it on like a cheap cut of steak if the steak is really bad. I just spit all over my
I've never eaten steak.
I know. Someday.
No.
Someday.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
The look of it is gross.
Well, I can make it look like whatever you want it to be.
No, gross.
You literally eat fake ground beef. That's gross. It looks the same.
Tony said ketchup on salad. It wouldn't be bad.
I could see that.
I mean, you put ketchup on like a burger, and burger has lettuce. That's my logic. Xander said, I don't like anything on my meat. I eat meat plain. Tony said, Xander, that's what she said.
Salt and pepper. I take it. I take my meat plain. Steak is delicious. I wish I could like afford to get good steak. I almost never eat red meat.
You eat it like on your birthday. Like you eat steak.
And I usually still get like a cheap cut because like I can't afford
Mondo burger?
I can't afford to get like, isn't that from the movie with Keenan and Kel?
No, I don't know.
Wasn't that like the burger place that they were like fighting? Good Burger, that Good Burger fought, like, or you know.
I don't remember them having.
Let me know if that's right. If I'm remembering right. Good Burger. Yeah, I was right.
Home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
I was waiting to make sure you got the whole thing correct. Are you okay? You embarrassed now?
No.
Oh.
If you have to add something, you don't actually like it.
Yeah.
Or it's just badly made, right?
See, like, I like grilled cheese, but I like ketchup a lot too, and I think the two go like French fries.
They do go good together.
Like French fries
Ketchup,
and
lipstick.
burgers. Like I like to have like a juicy burger and eat it over the French fries, so the burger juice and the ketchup and the whatever else you have on there drip down onto the fries, and you go grab a big wad of fries and just shove it in there as you shove another burger in your mouth. It's the American dream, baby. It's true. Burgers, by the way, over hot dogs all day.
Do you consider yourself American?
I mean, yeah, not legally American, but I do consider myself American.
Ew.
What?
He said, get the ketchup lipstick, Meek, and he'll kiss you more. He won't kiss me. He hates me. Give me a kiss.
Get out.
Give me a kiss.
No, I don't like you.
Meek, please.
No.
Please.
No, not on camera. You don't even touch me. Did you see that? How your hands weren't touching me?
If I touch you, will you kiss me?
No. I'm just pointing out to everybody because you're making me seem like I'm a bad guy.
Michael's a smoocher.
But you're over here like this.
Ew.
Look. I can't even touch her. I can't even. See? That's my point. So, explain that one to me. Was that your stomach? Gross. I thought it was the chair for a second, but then I was like, nah. You know, it's funny. Sometimes we're talking and we're in public. Or where were we the other day?
Grocery store.
Grocery store. And you're just like, burp. She didn't fart. It was a burp. And I'm just like, dude, stop being embarrassing. Like, because you don't even realize you're doing it. You just do it and it's super loud. Luckily,
I don't know why. I it's an anxiety thing, I think. Like it calms me down.
The burping?
Yeah.
In public?
No, just
You
in
were at
general.
Stop
I
and Shop.
burp all the time.
But why were you just said it's an anxiety thing?
Yeah, like when I'm anxious, I like burp. Or like when I'm hungry, I don't like the feeling of being hungry, and for some reason, burping makes me feel better.
Man, I'm like sleepy apparently.
Do you fart when you're nervous? No.
I fart all the time. Lately, I've been having like good morning farts. I wake up and the first thing I do is fart.
No, it's all day farts.
No, you notice that today I haven't farted a lot?
No.
You know why? Because I hadn't been drinking my thing.
Well,
I just
don't.
drank some. I didn't drink any yesterday to prove a point, just to make sure that I was correct about it. And it is the Mio that makes me toot.
Well, you are banned from Mio for life. I farted in people's faces and don't
Wait,
say
are you
anything.
telling me no more for
What
Mio?
is crop dusting?
That's like when you fart and walk and you trail.
Oh.
You like just like a plane would crop dust would.
Nothing beats a first thing in the
She
morning.
asked me a
poop.
question and I explained, and then she just
I got it.
didn't laugh about it or acknowledge that I was talking or anything like that.
Poop
This
in
is
the morning.
this is what happens in D&D pretty much. There was this one time where I literally brought a character in specifically to talk to her, and she just didn't talk to him at all. So he left. Literally, he asked for her to go and talk to her, and she just. Do you remember this?
Yes.
It was your uncle.
Yeah.
Knox. I will always remember that Knox came. He came a knocking, and you just were like, "No one's home." It wasn't literally what happened, but I had a whole thing set up for you, and you were just like, I don't wanna. Meow meow meow. Remember that? Do you remember? Yeah. Okay. Remember when that happened?
No.
Oh.
The dogs have to go pee.
All right. Well, it's 8:00. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Love you. Bye.
You love them?
Love somebody. Okay. Say bye, Meek.
I mean.
Bye bye. My thing died?